Hello guys! Subnautica is finally available for download on Play Store. Now for those people who want to play it for the first time through mobile, this video will be your guide. Well, simply press start and you will be given 4 modes. Survival, which you will have food, water, and oxygen. So this is good for players who have already experienced playing many survival games. For first timers, I recommend freedom because the only thing you need to worry about is your health. Hardcore is for those players who already have experience in this game, as dying once here will be a game over. Creative is for people who wants to have fun and do a lot of experiments in the game. For this playthrough, I will be playing with survival. There will be an intro scene which you can skip, but for the players who play this game for the first time, I suggest you watch.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
At this point forward, you are now able to control your player. What you want to do is grab your fire extinguisher, move a little bit closer to the fire, and use this button to extinguish it. And after that, your PDA will automatically open.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Now to open your PDA, simply tap that tablet button on the top right section of your screen. This is your inventory, and every single material you collect will be placed here. Next is the blueprint section, where you can see every single thing that you can craft along with the materials you need for you to craft them. Next are the beacon manager and the picture and the log, but we'll talk about that later. For now, you should focus on the data bank. Now, the data bank contains all the data you need about every single thing that you discover on this planet, along with hints and clues about the lore and story of this game. So let's turn around and go to our medkit fabricator. This spawns a medkit every couple of minutes, so you should collect it. Then, our fabricator. This is where we are able to craft our tools, deployables, personal things, equipment, sustenance, and such as water and food is only available for survival. And then we also have materials. For now, I suggest we get a tank, fins, and maybe, yeah, scanner. These three should be our top priority, but you can also collect a flashlight if you want. So go ahead and exit your Lifepod. So I'm going to use this bottom exit right here, but you can also climb the ladder if you want. So right now we are here in the safe shallows, and as you can see, there are many things that surround us. But for now, what we're looking for is some salvage wrecks, maybe pick up a couple of mushrooms. 6 should be good enough. And what you're looking for is copper, which can be found on limestone. Alright, so limestone should be some sort of rock that stands out. Like, if you take a look around, there we go, limestone. So simply break and it will drop either titanium or copper. Now what you want it to drop is the copper because that is what we're going to need for our battery. And of course, don't forget to go to the surface every once in a while to refresh your oxygen. Okay, but for now our oxygen here on the top left corner is just going down from 39 to 39, but eventually, after we craft the oxygen tank, that number will increase. Quartz, yeah, we'll take that. For now, gather any sort of material you can find. In this game, hoarding is actually rewarded. So Whatever it is you find, you should grab it. Now I'm looking for limestone. Ah, there we go. Copper. Ah, titanium. It should be here. This one. Finally, copper. Copper is like brown colored the stone, and of course seed cluster. Now you need seed cluster for the fins because I'll show you later on the fabricator. So of course, don't forget every now and then to swim to the surface. Now don't worry if your oxygen reaches zero
Lifepod
because
is flooding
you
with
have
labs in
some
unusual
sort of
disciplines and diverse
time before
technology
the oxygen
requirements.
actually
Further
expires.
study
So for
recommended.
now, let's go back to our life pod and craft whatever we need in order to explore further. Opening the fabricator, the first thing I'm going to craft here is the battery because batteries are very important and basic. Okay, so I'm gonna craft two of them because I have two copper,
Acquired.
and now we're going to hmm Uh oh, I don't have glass. I don't have enough for glass. Maybe I'll just craft more silicone to free my inventory and a lubricant because we'll be needing this for later.
Lubricant is essential in
And of
construction
course, the most
vehicles
important
and
tool in the
power
game,
plants.
scanner. You will be using this to scan fragments to
Scanner
gain
can be
things
linked to
that you will use for
synthesized
later.
blueprints,
And of course, fins
salvage
for us to swim
technology,
faster.
and to record alien biological
Remember the
data.
scrap we
The
collected earlier?
fabricators
Yeah,
will
we
then
can craft that
update it
into
to provide
titanium
an
now.
environment of
And using that
resilient equipment
titanium, we're gonna
using
craft
locally
ourselves a
available
standard
materials.
oxygen
For
tank,
your safety, this
which
setting cannot be
now
overridden.
increases our oxygen capacity from 45 to 75. And as you can see,
Acquired.
every single thing that you crafted you can wear will automatically be equipped. Now, let's see, what else can we craft? Oh, we can craft a knife. Yeah, that's also useful too. But take note that in this game, this
Weapons
is
were
going to be the
omitted
only
from
weapon
standard
that's
survival
available to
blueprints
you.
following the massacre
So
on the
now that
Praxis
that's done,
planet.
let's
The
take a
knife
good look at
remains
our
the only
surroundings and see
exception.
whatever resources there is available. Maybe things we can scan. Oh, if you're playing on
Alien
survival,
life
food
forms
and
may
water is
have
going to be a little bit
unexpected
of a
applications.
hassle. So what you're gonna do is
Utilizing
try to
alien
collect fishes.
resources is a proven
Peepers, the
survival
fishes with the
strategy.
big eye, provide the most food, and of course, bladderfish. I already collected one a while ago. So here, peeper, and I'm gonna look into these little crevices, looking for quartz because we need two quartz to craft a glass and to craft our flashlight because pretty soon it's going to get dark. So here in this little caves, it should be around here. There, finally, quartz. Uh, Break any
The
stone
recycled
because
scrap
again,
heaps
hoarding
are
is
an
rewarded in
essential
this game.
component of
Quartz,
many
take
habitat
that.
modules.
Maybe we'll slash this here twice. It gives you this thing called creep vines. Again, that's for later use. Grab any fish that you want and let's swim back.
Oxygen.
Now, if I could get an extra bladderfish. There we go, bladderfish. So, bladderfish actually gives you water, but at the same time, it allows you to make a tool that is going to be useful for later. So, let's go up. And let's craft this thing called the air bladder. Now, to do that, you need a silicone and you need a bladderfish. I will show you what it does later. And for now, let's just craft glass and this fiber mesh to free our inventory space. And of course, finally, flashlight. So now that we have our basic tools, our next goal should be to repair our life pod. So in order to do that, we're going to need our repair tool. So I'm going to pin this, and it needs silicone, it needs cave sulfur, and it needs titanium. So our next goal here is to look for cave sulfur and titanium. I don't have any extra titanium, so I guess I'll be grabbing one. Now, the thing we have here in front of us is called a wreck. So, wrecks generally contain fragments of different tools or vehicles. So, you might want to inspect whatever it is, especially these boxes. These boxes contains stuff. So, now this one is empty. Just take a look around and probably have your scanner ready because there are a lot of things that you can. Oh, there's one. This grab trap. Now, you're going to use your scanner and then take a picture That's the only difference here between the PC and the mobile. In the PC, it takes a lot of time to scan things, but here in the mobile, it's just like taking a picture. So there, we're going to scan that too. So the moment you scan the required fragments needed, you will acquire the blueprint, and then you are finally able to make that thing that you just completed. So for now, we should be looking for cave sulfur. So here, a mini cave. I'm gonna break this limestone. Oops, our oxygen is low. So we're going to quickly equip this. Take note that when you're using your PDA, the game is paused, so you can either drag
Detecting
or you can tap a
substances
slot.
in the
And
mineral
then when
system.
you open this, you have two options. You have this O2 plus, or
Delete.
you can also rise above quickly. So I'm just gonna use O2 plus since I'm running out of oxygen. But at the same time, I'm going up to the surface to quickly restore my oxygen. And as you can see, the air bladder also restores its stored oxygen too, and then we're going down back. So that's why in the early game, it is very important for us to have an air bladder. And well, it's getting a little bit dark here. Oops, I did not have my flashlight equipped. So let me quickly equip this thing. Just drag and then here. So now flashlight does what it does. It lights up the area. So ooh, limestone. Let me break that one. Copper. Nice, nice. So what we're looking for is there. That thing is called a crash fish, which will crash itself into you and explode. But we're just gonna quickly grab that cave sulfur and then get out. Yeah, there's not much we can do about that except take the damage. But don't worry, we have a med kit, so we can heal later on. And now that we have our cave sulfur, oh wait, wait, I forgot. We don't have the silicone, so yeah, we'll be grabbing some quick seeds right here. And don't forget, while exploring, if you see these kinds of boxes, always check. See, we have a mobile vehicle bay fragment. So we're gonna scan that. And now we got 1 out of 3. So yeah, we're gonna look for 2 more. And once we do find those remaining 2,
Scan
then we
complete.
are finally
Vital
able to
signs
make a
normal.
mobile vehicle bay.
Continuing to
Take note
monitor.
that there are unlimited number of fragments everywhere, okay? So you really don't need to just search for 3 specific pieces. No, 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 no. They are scattered all around. You just need to look for them using your scanner. So right now, we're gonna use our fabricator and craft ourselves a silicone rubber and our repair tool. There we go. Craft. So, after crafting your repair tool, we can now finally repair our life pod. But for now, we're gonna have to put that in a slot here. So this, select, and then repair this to finally power up your life pod, and everything will start to glow up.
Lifepod
Ching, yeah,
secondary
now we go,
system
we have
active.
light, and of course our
Life for
radio.
environment
So
diagnostics.
later on in the game,
Results
don't
detected.
forget to always check your radio, especially if it's beeping red just like this. It means there's a message available. So check it every once in a while. Now for messages, you can find them here on the log to replay them in case you forget them. And for other data, yeah, you can always find them there on the data logs. And of course, the blueprints. So for now, I guess our next priority should be to build a high capacity oxygen tank and of course a habitat builder because we're about to start making ourselves a base. I suggest you make these things ahead of time. Just simply explore the resources available and craft whatever it is needed. Thank you. Bye.